Hello guys, today here once again with another Path of Exile 2 Spectre video in the endgame, and we are looking at a special Spectre that summons a lot of skulls that deal cold damage and a lot of projectiles. It will fill up your entire screen. It is called... where is it? Ancestral Channeler. This one you can find in Act 4. I think in the Eye of Hinekora and the zones that are near that. This one is a bit special. He's very squishy though, so it works well with this kind of setup, with the master setup, because you have a lot of other meat in front of them. And I think they do kind of okay for map clearing. They're not extremely strong, but they are fun to play. So let's have a look. We have Ancestral Channeler with Feeding Frenzy 2, Master, Rakiata's Flow, Pierce 3, because we want the projectiles to pierce everything, and Nova projectiles. We don't want to weapon swap them, we don't do anything like that. We also have the elemental weakness over here, and we are gonna use, the Shattering Roar and Ice Armor are not that important. Maybe Ice Armor is good for them because it will give them some defenses. The build that we are using is the level 93 Infernalist as usual. The same build that we are using for these showcases. It will be in the description of the video. There is another video explaining how the build works and what are the items that are required and so on. And also you can see the passive tree there and everything. It's kind of not a very expensive build. This is kind of expensive. I don't even know how expensive is 9 Divine in this state of the league, since it's the last month. So if you can afford it, Rakiata's Flow is very strong for any elemental monsters. Also in that case, elemental weakness is kind of useless. I forgot about that, so we don't need to use the elemental weakness. Okay, let's go. I don't even know. I'll just do a map like Bloodwood or Oasis. Let's do Oasis. I'm not selecting any special stuff. We just want to see the clear and the boss fight, right? The boss fight is kind of annoying. It's one that moves a lot, but this covered the entire screen with projectiles, so they will have these flaming skulls, right? Only problem is those flaming skulls, they take a while to ramp up, right? But once they are on the screen like this, it will go insane. Look how many we have here. Let's get more enemies though. Let's get more enemies. They do well against more enemies. Yeah, a lot of projectiles on the screen. Look at this. Yep. Okay, let's ensure we have a lot more enemies nearby. Let's see how they fare. They are dying pretty easily though, that's a problem. So it's fine to have more clerics for them to heal them, because they have like 50% of their max life. For some reason, that's what GGG chose for them. I think it's a mistake, but whatever. They're very squishy, that's what I mean. They're very, very squishy. I think one of the squishiest minions you can get in the game. The skulls that are firing the projectiles are invulnerable. So it's some sort of ranged SRS in some way, and they deal cold instead of fire. At least that's what I see about them. Okay, let's see how they fare against this harder content here. As soon as you get a lot of the projectile out. Yeah, everything that spawns in this, they just get deleted, right? They get melted. Kinda. Let's have this one as well. There's a lot of projectiles going. We can open again. So yeah, this is, if you like this this kind of gameplay with a ton of projectiles, then this is the Spectre for you. It doesn't work very well if you don't have Rakiatas. Damage is not very good. But if you have Rakiata and they treat the elemental resistances as inverted, then the damage is kinda decent and I can clear. What did I get? A Chaos Orb, let's get it. Okay, let's see the Abyss. Let me grab this one. They are freezing the enemies apparently kinda easily. Those are frozen, as you can see. Okay, that's actually performance loss whenever there's so many projectiles. That's not a good thing, right? Performance loss is always bad. Anyways, let's see, where's the boss fight? A ton of projectiles, let's go, let's go. If you don't care about zooming to the maps with, I don't know, frozen mandibles or something that's very, very fast, this is not a bad Spectre for map clear. However, we have to see on the boss fight, I think they are not that strong on the boss fight. I think on the boss fight they might suffer, but you can do rapid casting instead of Nova projectiles, I would say. We have to test it out a bit. I think we will struggle a bit on the boss fight, and let's see though. Maybe it gets melted. Maybe they melt the boss as soon as they spawn a ton of the skulls, right? Unless they get deleted by the boss, right? That's the risk that we are running here. So this is a projectile hell now. Yeah, apparently it's not bad on the boss either. Like, look at this. I haven't even used this. Okay, now he's doing his. Yeah, I mean it's okay on the boss fight as well. It seems you don't have to change anything. If you do rapid casting instead of Nova projectiles, it might be a bit better. Yeah, so it's just like a gauntlet of projectiles, and he gets deleted. Greater chaos.
It's about time.
Alright, this is the showcase of Ancestral Channeler. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hit the like and subscribe button, and see you next time. Bye bye.